So I'm sure when parents find out that their child has been vaping, okay, most of the time they are shocked, especially if your child is, you know, 9, 10, 11, that kind of age. It is absolutely shocking. I've read many reports where young children as young as 9 and 10 have been on ventilators, their lungs have been damaged because they've started vaping. Now, what are schools doing? What are schools doing to prevent this from happening? So, I'm going to talk about two main things here which schools should be doing. Unfortunately, most of the schools are not doing this. Now, in the UK, there's been quite a few schools now which have installed vape alarms. Okay, one of the most common places for children to vape is the school toilets, believe it or not. So kids will wait for their breaks and lunch breaks and they would just shoot straight to the toilets and start vaping. Now, there's been quite a few schools in the UK that have implemented that, and the numbers of children vaping has dropped considerably. Okay, it's dropped. So that's one of the things that the schools can implement. And the second thing, okay, the second thing is educating the children. The schools need to educate the children from year 7 all the way until year 11. Children need to be educated. You'll have children as young as in the secondary schools, young as 11 that are vaping. Okay? They will not have the foggiest idea the harmful effects e-cigarettes have. There might be a minority of children that will know, okay, you know what, we're vaping, but it has these negative effects. It can affect our brain development until the mid 20s, and it can have an impact on our lungs. But most of the kids will not know this, okay? And most of the cases, the children that are vaping, okay, are vaping because of peer pressure. They want to look good, or they want to fit into the crowd, okay? And that's one of the main reasons why children are vaping, okay? And it's not great. It's not great because most of the children won't know the harmful effects of vaping. So schools need to do more. Schools need to have a plan in place. They need to have regular classes where they are teaching the children the negative impact by using e-cigarettes. They were never designed for kids. Yes, kids can get their hands on it, but they were never designed for kids. And schools really need to do a lot more than what they're doing. There's schools even in the UK which have started to use sniffer dogs, and I don't think that's a bad idea. Yeah, random days they will use sniffer dogs to check the children whether whether they have those devices, the e-cigarette devices on them, and that can clamp down. That can do pretty good actually in getting rid of those devices and stuff. But schools need to own up and they really need to do more. Like I said, even as a parent, do you know as a parent do you know the negative effects e-cigarettes have? It is incredible once you start looking into it, that it is just ridiculous. Yeah, you've got children just non-stop coughing. You've got 11, 12-year-old children coughing like a 60-year-old. You understand? Kids with lung damage, kids breathing problems. They can't run properly. Yeah, they can't sleep. They've got anxiety. They've got stress. They've got depression. Right? As a parent, you need to be more clued up. So it's always a good idea if, for example, you know that your child is vaping, definitely get in contact with the school. Find out what they have in place. What are they doing to prevent children from vaping? Okay. So I hope this video helps, okay, in terms of educating people out there, raising awareness, and also getting in contact with the schools, because the schools really need to do more than what they are doing. And if you haven't already done so, I've got a few more videos regarding vaping and the effects of vaping, and how, what parents need to know as well. So I hope this video has been helpful as well, and hope to see you in the next one.